Andrew. Thank you so much for joining me today and accepting the invitation for us to have a conversation today.
Thank you so much for having me, Cynthia.
Well, awesome. So listen, I shared with you the reason why I strategically invited you for this interview and this chat is because you live and lead by example the things that you preach and post on social media. So thank you for one, living and breathing that, two, for accepting the invitation, and three, for sharing today. So again, a big thank you.
No problem. Happy to be here.
Awesome. So here's my question for you. What are the top three things? What are those three things that you've done from a leadership perspective to sustain and, keep a healthy family corporate culture during these crazy times during the pandemic and just all the other stuff that we've experienced?
Yeah, I think the three things that come to mind for me is we lived our value of family spirit since the first day when the pandemic really hit us hard, March 15th. And we put our associates and the care for our associates and the care for their families and their safety and their mental well-being as number one from the very beginning. We made all the right business decisions, corporate policy decisions, safety decisions by just, making sure as a leadership team, we were living that family spirit value in every decision we made. And I'm really proud of our senior team and all of our leadership team of just, living that value of family spirit all along the way of this, this horrific pandemic. And I think that's built a lot of trust and respect from our associates and kept this culture actually getting better and stronger since these last 18 months or so. The second thing that comes to mind is another core value of ours is entrepreneurial spirit. Once we got the family love, support thing, clear with our associates, we all had to kick into gear and become entrepreneurs. When our stores were shut down by the government and local, government, we had to innovate our way to keep our business afloat. And we figured out how to do virtual appointments, online sales appointment, phone calls, you name it, things we've never done before, chat sales. We spurred up services we've never provided. We've started businesses like moving businesses that was accretive to helping our furniture sales business. We got into new businesses. We've invested in other businesses. We took opportunities to buy real estate at really affordable values. So we were entrepreneurs throughout this entire pandemic, still are. So I really think that's helped us innovate our way to success. And we actually grew, had one of our best years of all time, actually had our best year ever last year in not only the top line, but bottom line. The third thing that comes to mind is giving back, which again is another corporate value of ours. As we innovated and was getting success, even during these difficult times and growing our business, we actually gave more back to the community, more investments in our green strategies, more the highest amount of profit sharing bonuses we've ever shared in our business history. We gave back in many different ways, our associates, our community, the environment, and all of our partners. And I think that was our way of saying, great job, everyone, helping out the community where they needed help. And I know all of our associates and all of us feel good in our hearts. And, that's what it's all about at the end of the day.
All right, fantastic. Well, thank you for sharing that. So may I share with you what I heard?
Yeah.
Okay, fantastic. So the first thing that I heard is the importance of putting your arms around all of the associates and each other to take care of each other, to be safe and healthy. That was priority number one. The next thing was an entrepreneurial spirit and approach to the business as a whole, and strategically pivoting and investing in other opportunities to continue to keep business going and serving the customers. How am I doing?
You're doing great.
Okay. The third thing was investing back in the community from a philanthropic perspective, but again, investing back into the community that has provided this tremendous amount of opportunities throughout the history and life of City Furniture. How did I do?
The giving back, I would say, it was also something that we felt was needed at the time. So yeah, you nailed it. It was all good. When I would just add that, when most, unfortunately, a lot of philanthropic organizations out there took a big financial hit in 2021, we felt that because we were successful through the pandemic and growing financially, we needed to step up and give more. So, that's just a little behind the scenes knowledge. You don't need to share it if you don't want to, but yeah.
No, that's fantastic. That's very important. I believe in the philosophy, the more I give, the more I receive. The more I receive, the more I give. It's a beautiful thing. It keeps coming back. So
yep.
Again, thank you for sharing that, because I do believe that it's very important that not only should we get engaged in the community, but we should give back and support others for success. So during our chat today, and the audience that's listening and watching, what is the one thing that you want us all to walk away with that you've shared today? What's that one thing you want us to know?
Yeah, the one thing I want everybody to know that has helped City be successful and grow our business and grow the culture that we've created internally here is we've been fortunate to learn lean thinking from Toyota, the Toyota way, and it's a methodology of continuous improvement. It's all about getting all of your associates engaged and thinking how to improve the business, whether it's our safety, our quality, our customer satisfaction, our financial results, or even our morale. And I would strongly suggest that the audience takes time to learn about lean thinking. There's plenty of reading material on it, and try to go down this approach, and you will not regret it. Because we worked hard at applying these methodologies for these last 15 years or so, I believe that was one of the reasons why we've been able to fend off the Great Recession and this really difficult pandemic, and actually continue to grow our business to be what it is today. So that's the one thing I'd want to share.
Well, fantastic. And so here's what I heard you say. The key is, and the one thing you want us to take away is the lean approach. Go read some books. You learned this from Toyota. You've implemented this, and it's been about 15 years with City Furniture, and it's been incredibly successful. And even today, because of the pandemic, it has extremely helped with the ability to pivot and continue to be successful and invest back in the community. How did I do?
Perfect.
All right, fantastic. Well, listen, here's a shameless plug for you, Andrew. So y'all, you have got to follow Andrew on LinkedIn. He posts inspirational content on a daily basis and on a weekly basis, goes out of his way to provide you with tips to continue to be successful as an entrepreneur and as a leader. So I highly recommend that you follow him. And here's a shameless plug for City Furniture. They have some incredible furniture. So if you're in the market to purchase something, you can do it by visiting the store, or you can even do it online with touchless, right? Contactless experience. So I highly recommend that you follow Andrew and you shop at City Furniture. So again, Andrew, thank you so much. I appreciate our friendship, and I appreciate your support of the magical power of three and joining us today. So thank you, and I wish you continued success. Oh, and congratulations on the Echo Green Award nationwide, by the way.
Yeah, thank you so much. Appreciate it very much. Thanks for having me, Cynthia.
Absolutely.